Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today, we have ourselves a quality check with the Model Y. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So, all right, we have ourselves a quality check with the Model Y. And these are brand new Model Ys. It's just been dropped off. They're the latest, they're the greatest. Well, they may not be the greatest, but they're the latest that came out of the Fremont factory. I haven't received any vehicles from the Austin, Texas factory, but let's continue on with a quality check. So this is the black Model Y with the upgraded wheels and the black interior. With the black, you may find that it will reveal swirl marks and minor scratches. That's something you're going to have to live with. So if you're planning on getting the black Model Y, I strongly suggest that the first upgrade you get be paint protection film. It's a layer of protection that is added on top of your paint, and it will protect your vehicle from things like swirl marks and scratches. It is a pretty penny to get the paint protection film. It's about $4,000, but it's worth it. So let's continue on by looking at the left side. Let's take a look at the hood, and let's take a look at the bumper and the fenders. And let's take a look at the right side. Now let's move on to these wheels. Let's take a look at the driver's side door to see if it's nice and tight, and it is nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Here's a look at the interior. All vehicles come packaged up, wrapped up, and ready to go. So let's take a look at the door handle, see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's take a look over here to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Now this door over here, I could tell that it's not flush. And this gap over here, it's one big gap. It's huge. And this over here, the gap is it's fine. Over here, it's flush. Now let's check the rear to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's check the right side to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Now let's take a look at the right side. It's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. So this door is poking out a little bit. So that's definitely an issue. And this handle is poking out. Also, this door is poking out. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give this Model Y a fail. Now let's move on to another Model Y. All right, so we have this gray Model Y right here, and it has the upgraded wheels, the black interior. And let's start off by looking at the left side, making sure that the fender matches the bumper and the bumper matches the hood. And then on to the right side. Looking for any swirl marks, scratches, or any scuffs. Now let's take a look at these wheels. Now let's take a look at this gap. It's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Take a look at this interior. Remember, after you've done a thorough examination of the exterior, that's when you want to move into the interior. You want to check your steering wheel, the center console, check your software to make sure that it's operational, check the glove box, check the seats underneath the seats, check the rear seats, making sure that they fold down properly. Then when you're done that, check your trunk. So let's continue on with this quality check, and let's see if it's flush, and it is flush. Now let's check this handle to see if it's flush, and it is flush. So far so good, but we have ourselves an issue, and it's that huge gap on the left side trunk, which seems to be a very common problem that Tesla seems to have. This issue has been happening ever since they built the Model Y. I don't understand why they can't get this issue taken care of. And we're gonna take a look at this left side one, and we're gonna compare it to the right in a minute. So looking at this gap over here, onto the right side, let's check the charge port door. Let's check the left side to see if it's flush. And then let's move on to the right side. This light is poking out a tad bit. Let's check the right side to see if it's flush. Now remember that gap that we seen on the left side. Take a look at the gap on the right side. You can see it's a lot thinner. Now let's check to see that this door is poking out a tad bit. It's a very common problem. So check your passenger rear door and check the left side trunk. That's the most common problems that I've been seeing with the Model Y. So unfortunately, I can't give this a pass. It's a fail. Let's move on to our final Model Y for the evening. All right, so this is our final Model Y for the evening. Let's take a look. It has the upgraded wheels. It's the gray with the black interior. And let's take a look at the left side. Let's take a look at the hood, making sure that the fender matches the bumper and the bumper matches the hood, and that there's no paint discolorations, scratches, scuffs, or anything that might draw our attention. Now on to the right side. Now I do see a mark over here. Okay, that's some dirt. I thought that was a scratch, so that's fine. And taking a look at the wheels. Now taking a look over here onto the driver's side door. Now let's take a look over here. Seeing that it's flush, and it is flush. Let's check the handle, see if it's flush, and it is flush. Now let's check this handle, see if it's flush, and it is flush. But yet again, we have the same issue, and it's that gap. That gap on the left side seems to be a problem that Tesla needs to put 100% attention to. My strong suggestion is that they stop the production of the Model Y, fix the issue before starting up production. This is ridiculous that they cannot solve this issue. They've had this problem for well over a year now. Now let's take a look at the right side. The right side gap, I do wish it was a little bit tighter, but it is fine. Well, it's the left side, I mean, but it's the gap over here. So yeah, let's continue on and looking at the light, both lights, to make sure. This light over here tends to poke out a little bit, so that's definitely an issue that needs to be corrected. Now on to the right side. Okay, so the right side's fine, but yet again, we do have a door that's poking out. Let's check the wheels, the glass roof. Now let's check to see if this door is poking out, and this door is poking out. So 3 Model Ys and 3 fails. So if you're thinking about taking delivery of a Model Y, S, X3, even a Cybertruck, remember, take your time, relax, and bring somebody with you to get yourself a second opinion. Never rush your delivery, and try and stay on the lot as long as you can. If there's any problems on your vehicle, book a service appointment, have it corrected. And yeah, that's what I can say for now. If you need a quality checklist, go to www.electricbuyers.com and you can download a quality checklist there for free. All right, so that's all I gotta say. So thank you and have a nice day. Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.